Hello and welcome to the Reach for the Stars learning series. Today, our topic is on improving focus and productivity. And today, I will share with you 5 tips on how you can improve your focus and your productivity. Okay. So here we are, and I'm all ready to share with you the 5 tips to improve your focus and your productivity. So most times when you're struggling or you're getting distracted by multiple things around you, to now being the digital age, we are all constantly distracted with messages on our phone, with email notifications, with so many app notifications coming up, and we're not able to achieve the productivity that we desire. And at the end of the day, when you go back and look at yourself, you're wondering, I spent, 10 hours, at my work desk, and what did I really accomplish today? Right? So let me give you some tips on how you can increase your focus and your productivity. Okay, so ready? The first tip is for you to make a list of tasks that need to be completed. So every day, it's always good to make a list of tasks. And something that I do and that works for me is, I write down things that need to be done, before I go to bed. So, and I use my phone, to make the notes. So yes, I do use technology there. So I use the note app on my phone to kind of quickly, list down things that need to be done for the next day. And my list includes all things that need to be done at home as well as at my work, right? And I also set reminders, on those tasks if they need to be done at a specific time. So the first thing is to make a list of tasks that need to be completed, right? Now, the second thing that you can do to improve your focus is to use what is called the Pomodoro technique. Now, what exactly is the Pomodoro technique? It's a very, very simple method. And what you need to do is you already have a list of tasks that you have written down, the previous night. And it's there, either in your paper diary or, on your digital note, whatever that you prefer doing. So now pick up a task that you need to accomplish and think about, so a Pomodoro is a 25-minute, a 25-minute slot. Okay, a Pomodoro is a 25-minute slot. Okay, so think about how many 25-minute slots or how many Pomodoros would you need to accomplish, a certain task. Yeah, whatever that is on your list of tasks to do. So pick up one task and think about how many Pomodoros do you need. Then once you do, once you have, thought about how many Pomodoros you need, now the second step is now, remember a Pomodoro is a 25-minute slot, right? So you set a timer, for 25 minutes and start working on that task. Whatever it is that you're doing, whether, you're making a presentation, you are working on writing some lines of code, whatever it is that you're working on, right? So do it for 25 minutes. And the moment your timer goes off, so remember you have set an alarm, for those 25 minutes. The moment your timer goes off, at 25 minutes, stop your task. Yeah, now this is the important tip. The moment you complete 25 minutes and your timer goes off, it is time for a 5-minute break. Right? Now, no cheating here. Do take that 5-minute break, right? What will you do in this 5 minute? Don't go back to your task. Don't keep thinking about, what are you going to do next? This 5 minutes is for you to relax and to rejuvenate. So go out, look at the trees out there, take a look at the greenery. If you are a coffee person, go pick up a cup of coffee. If you're a music lover, hear a song, whatever it is that rejuvenates you, but do take that 5-minute break. Now, once the 5 minutes are up, come back again and, for the next Pomodoro, which is the next 25-minute slot, and, start your timer again for the next 25 minutes. And now just work on whatever it is, whatever task that you had started working on, right? Now, once you do 4 Pomodoros like this, or 4 25-minute slots, okay, it is time for a long break. Yeah. So now you take a longer break, a 15-minute, a 30-minute break, after 4 Pomodoros. Yeah. And this way, you would not even know how you ended up completing a huge task in tiny little slots, right? So do try this Pomodoro technique out, and I'm sure it will help you improve your focus and your productivity. Now, what's the third thing that you can do is to really be mindful. Okay, so be mindful. And what does it mean to be mindful? It just means to just stay in the present and to be in the now. Okay, now how can you be mindful? You can, this technique is called stop. So what does S stand for? S stands for just stop any busyness, or anything which you're distracted by, or where your attention is going to. So stop, all those restless thoughts in your head. Stop if you're hustling around, physically, whatever it is you're doing. Stop any busyness. Okay. Now T stands for take 3 slow deep breaths. So inhale and exhale, deep breaths 3 times, and just breathing deeply and inhaling and exhaling will calm you down, yeah, and bring you back to the present and the now. The O is for observing, yeah. So look around you and observe. It could be, 3 sounds around you. Look at what you are hearing, 3 sounds, or pay attention to, something that you're touching. Yeah. What are you eating? If you're eating something, if you're eating an apple, feel the texture of the apple, taste the apple in your mouth. Yeah. And savor the taste, smell the apple. If there are beautiful flowers around you, make sure that you're smelling it, and taking in that beautiful scent. So yeah, so pay attention. So the HTC, hear, touch, or see. Yeah, what do you hear, touch, or see? So be mindful of that. And the P is then, once you have done this, to then proceed with whatever you need to do with a smile on your face. Yeah. So this technique of stop will help you to be mindful and staying in the now. So you can try this technique of stop in your 5-minute break too. Once you finish your 25-minute slot of the Pomodoro. And then what's the next thing that you should do to improve your focus and your productivity is to take very good care of your body. Yeah. It is very important to eat healthy and nourishing food, because the food that we eat directly has an effect on our body, right? So make sure that you consume a lot of fresh vegetables, a lot of greens, and a lot of fruits. Yeah. And yes, don't forget the water intake. Make sure that you're drinking at least a minimum of 8 glasses of water a day so that your body is hydrated. Okay. Make sure that you sleep well. It's not the number of hours of sleep. Doctors say that every individual has different sleep requirements, ranging from 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So whatever it is that you need to get, make sure that you are sleeping those many number of hours and that you're having a restful sleep. Uh, Definitely, exercise. And it doesn't mean that you have to train so hard that you have to run for a marathon, but it definitely means that you should take that little walk around your home or in your home. Make sure that you stretch and do some stretching exercises. A little bit of exercise is definitely, climb those stairs wherever you can. So a little bit of exercise, and all of this, so if you have a healthy body, it will definitely, make you feel energized and help you be more productive and to be more focused. And the last tip is, of course, to improve your memory skills. Yeah. So how do you do that? Because having a healthy mind and training your brain muscles are also very important for you to improve your focus and concentration. Right. So how do you do that? How do you improve your memory skills? Try to memorize something. Yeah. What is your favorite song? Can you remember the lyrics of that song? Yeah. Try to think about the lyrics of the song and try humming it. Yeah. Is there a favorite poem of yours that you love? Can you recollect, what the words of the poem are? Try saying that aloud, right? Play some memory games. There are a lot of memory games. There are memory game boards. Play some memory games with your kids, or just look around the room. Where you are, and then close your eyes and try to recollect. The number of things that you saw. Maybe the colors. The texture, whatever. So try to recollect as many things that you saw around you. So these are some tips that can be very helpful, in improving your focus and your productivity. So let's go back to all the tips again. So what are the 5 tips? Tip number 1 is to make a list of tasks that need to be completed. So make sure that you do have that list of tasks written down, yeah, not in your mind, but written down, either in your diary, on paper, or on a digital note. The second thing is use the Pomodoro technique, which are 25-minute slots with a 5-minute break that can help you to not really burn yourself out, but to also achieve a lot more in little slots. The third thing is to learn to be mindful and to be present in the now. So how can you be mindful? Use the stop technique. So stop, the S is for stopping anything, any busyness and restlessness that you're currently experiencing, either in thought or in physical action. So stop any busyness. The T is to take 3 slow, deep breaths. The O is to try the HTC. What do you hear? What do you touch? And what do you see around you? Yeah. So try that. And the P is to then proceed with whatever that you're doing with a smile. So be mindful and stay in the now, the third tip. The fourth tip is to take very good care of your body with healthy food, lots of water, good sleep, and of course, a little bit of exercise. And the fifth tip is to improve your memory skills. Yeah. So these are the 5 tips that would help you to be more focused and productive, right? So do try these 5 tips out and let me know, how you felt or how it helped you improve your productivity. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, to my YouTube channel, which is Rinkuji. And definitely share this with your friends and your network. And keep learning, growing, and reach for the stars till we meet again next week. Bye-bye. This is Rinku once again. Thank you. Bye-bye.